Hello, welcome back to Lost in Random. Um, so apparently there's no save system in this game. There's an auto save system though. And so when you get off, you gotta hope it auto saved. And okay, that's not that way. We'll just open it through here. That's stupid. But basically, I don't know if any of our progress saved or not. It didn't say continue, it said new game. If it didn't, well, you won't be hearing this. Because I'll have just started a new fucking video after I've gotten to the point where I need to be. So I don't know, we're gonna see. Takes it a minute to load. There it goes. Oh, forget to connect my controller again. Okay. Okay, so continue game is in start game, which is weird, but I mean that's fine. And it seems it's at the right point. That's exactly where we left off. Dressed up like a weirdo. Are we the ghost? Is that how this is gonna end? Okay, that way I couldn't close it because it won't let me control my mouse properly. That's a giant pot, I think. Oh well, we're just gonna keep going and let stuff go. I think they should have stuff be a little further away when it starts popping up so you can actually see it once it gets up. Because some of the stuff we're just gonna miss completely because it popped up too quickly right next to us. Or too slowly right next to us. Especially if we sprint.
I've always been here.
And who are you?
Filthy water! Snake-eyed freak!
Mm-hmm.
Dirty one, daughter! You don't belong here, oner. Go back to your filth where you belong. Look at the dirty trash, Cyclops. My parents told me how oners live. Like animals.
To be fair, we haven't rolled the dice, so we're not a Snake Eyes. And technically, we could end up in the same place as them, or some other place. And if we haven't rolled the dice, it doesn't really matter where we live.
Look at the dirty trash, Cyclops.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut... What is going on here?
The other kids, they said I was a filthy oner.
She is. She's not a sixer like us.
Oh, the
Oh,
dice
so it's her
doesn't
sister.
lie,
That makes more sense.
children.
Yeah, but she was just lucky. She's a oner. You can smell it on her.
Oh, you You're smarter than the black dice.
I mean, no. I just.
Oh, so now you're saying she is a sixer after all. So you've lied to me. Either way,
I mean.
lying should be punished odd. Don't you agree?
You don't have to. I was just.
Now, there's no room for pity. Either everything's fair or nothing is.
Weird. They suddenly started telling it from her point of view.
A water! Off to the garbage for you!
I'm not garbage.
We'll agree to disagree, love.
Okay, but now we're back to being
Hey,
us.
a lunchbox! Ha! A living lunchbox! Monster! I'm gonna tell the mayor!
Okay. So I was wrong because from her point of view, she rolled the dice, but she rolled a 6, so they're wrong anyway.
Well, we're here. Let's see where here is, Dicey.
He deserves his punishment. Fuck that kid. Pretty sure mice don't run like this. You could have just made like a hole or something for him to run off into. That's disappointing. Oh well. Just make it around.
Even had a feeling, call it a hint, that her new friend Dicey would be able to open that door for her. All it would take would be a roll, or two.
Okay, so we just gotta roll the correct number. It's the first time, the second time, that what number you rolled was important.
It's that ghost again.
Yes, I was just going to say that. But what did it want? Did you hear? The new moon is finished. It is wonderful to finally look up at the sky at night and see two perfect moons.
Where? There's that giant thing. That's not a moon. It's not like a dandelion.
When it comes to the new moon, I'm of two minds. And they both love it.
Dice, come on!
Oi, Dynama! Musta ba punta ang gate? Puntalde, ja. Ay, daw. Punta dansige. Så boy. Foi que daide. Moje da delde. Uleide. Mydaste. Mydaste. Mydovaine. Bestuide. Mester David. Guys. Nedastar. Meinastar.
Come on, Dicey!
Keeps jumping on my back. It's annoying. Wish he would just stay on there if I called him. Unless something happened to him.
Good morning, world! It's a beautiful day, my favorite kind.
Any second now.
Yeah, I think she controls her dice 100%.
Oh, curse it too. Though I suppose you can't have the sweet without the sour. Attention to town. Now hear this.
The queen is rolled a two. I repeat, the queen is rolled a two.
Her will is now manifest. Long may she reign. Random rules.
Oh, Oh, a toe! What a delightful...
Way to make a perfectly awful day even worse. Another dreary day, everyone. Just
So,
muddle
dice control
through
some
this
mood.
horrid life until death finally claims us.
Do I care about the sign though? That's the question.
You don't belong here. Oi! What are you looking at? You heard me. We've got enough problems here without strange weirdos wandering around town. You are. I seen you when the dice got rolled. You didn't change a bit. That tells us you're not from Two-Town. I reckon you're a wanna, and you don't belong here.
I mean, he right. So should we go this way or that way? I think we'll go this way.
It seemed to even that there were two sides to every story, especially here in Two-Town, where even the residents seemed to be of two minds.
No, I'll keep going this way.
Hey! I've got cards to trade.
Okay.
Cards! I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land, from my body to your hands.
That sounds kind of creepy.
Yes! But was I born with a store for a body? Or did I somehow force my body to become a store? Well, you'll never know, because you'll become instantly distracted by all of the fantastic cards I have for sale.
That's true.
Oh, I can tell you've got an eye for cards. Always terrific to meet another connoisseur. Manny Dex, at your service.
Why am my character facing the other way?
Naturally! You know, I've often been heard to remark that life is like cards. It's not so much the cards you've got, but how you play them, yeah? Plus, life is also small, cheap, and random, and yet utterly enchanting. All like cards, innit? Now listen, since you're a fellow connoisseur, and since business is slow, I'm gonna do you a solid, mate. Old Manidex is gonna give you a lovely binder to hold your cards in, on the house. We'll just need to teach you how to use it.
That was a weird little change in audio. Deck inventory, we'll do description, elements, 5 card types. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Just need more cards to customize.
What with that shiny new binder with all those blank pages in it, you're probably in the market for some new cards, eh? Well, good news! It just so happens I've got the greatest cards in the land from my body to your hands. Ha ha!
You said that already.
Best prices too.
Hmm. Assortment, what cards you buy, what cards you made available. There's something special in the store for the most loyal customers. Cards, find out what. Okay. It's bubble shield, fully shielded, even for one hit. Crystal's worth more, increases the speed of drawing cards. Clock that slows down adversaries, caught in its pocket of dice mention. So this and this. We can't afford anything else.
Hi, Matty Dex here, card enthusiast and living store at your service.
Even was beginning to learn a lot about this new part of random, but not, unfortunately, how to escape it. The door was locked. Perhaps someone nearby was in possession of a key.
Yeah, this is the same guy from before.
Have you seen the Upside Down Town? I'm building it.
Guess it's not the same guy from before.
The flipped city in the sky. You can't miss it. It's not just me, of course. Lots of construction jobs up there. That whole site was designed by Her Royal Highness, the Queen. It's the ultimate expression of Two-Town. Name's Smokey, by the way.
Okay.
That's it. That's exactly it. Everything must have its other half. It's only natural. Some call the Upside Down Town a mere distraction, a minor obsession of the Queen designed simply to keep us all busy. You know what those people are called?
Traitors.
That's it. The Queen is amazing. Her ideas are amazing. The new city reflects that. It's the ultimate expression of Two-Town, what it was always meant to be. Two cities in one.
Okay, well then wouldn't 3 town be 3 cities in one? 4 town be 4 cities in one? Are they all gonna have their own jokes about it? They probably all have their own jokes about it. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm on break now, and Smokey only gets a little time for himself, don't he? So you'll have to excuse my rudeness, but I don't have much else to say.
Okay. So this is not something I can do right now.
The door was locked. Perhaps someone nearby was in possession of a key. It was the Queen's Royal Robot Guards. She had to think fast. She had to roll the dice.
Okay. Bow one. Lucky draw. And a bomb. Let's go with bow one. And we'll just shoot him real quick and get him done with. That's how we're not gonna have our stuff anymore. Ooh, we're gonna get to keep it finally. Or I have to be getting a level to do it. That's not cool. Okay. Dice will cost each card's hand increased by 1. See what it does. Okay, so it makes these 0. That's good. Makes me be able to do this. And I can test this out now. Okay, so that's how that works. I wish it would tell me how much I have, so that I know going into it, and it might, I just not know, but it seems like it doesn't. Its auto tracking is off, and so it'll send the dice where I don't need him. I wish it just didn't have the auto tracking so that I could just send the dice where I need him. And it's only, even though it didn't tell me, so there's no way for me to know it was only one. I really don't know how to get more of those outside of just, you know, getting them. Okay, and then we'll do this, because it's the easiest. There we go. And now I have full health. And there's not somebody with a key, there's just a free fucking key. Got it. So even though the narrator said, maybe there's someone with a key around, there wasn't somebody with a key around. What's the point of the narrator outside of to annoy me? Oh my god, this guy, he looks way less trustworthy.
Hey, you. Come here a tick.
She.
Just want to ask you a few questions, love. Like about who you're with. That six-sided fellow by your side. Tell me about him. That ain't no dog. I think you got one of them dice by your side. See, most people wouldn't recognize them no more. They've been extinct for so long. Banned by the Queen. And she's got a terrifying black one. The only one left in all the land. Or so she thinks. I'm sure you don't. Having a dice is treason, after all. Be careful out there, love. There might not be many of us left who know what you're up to. But you can't fool everyone all of the time. See you around, kid. So, it does speak. And with the ancient dice tongue. How intriguing.
Yup.
Oh, feisty little one, ain't ya? No need to threaten the curious. Do say I to the Queen once she does find you, hmm?
That wasn't meant to be a threat. Just,
I don't know, Dicey. But I didn't like her one bit.
friendly persuasion. Why didn't you like her? She just said she knows what you're doing, and good luck. Be careful. I mean, realistically, she didn't say anything wrong or mean or threatening. She just said something you didn't.
Go on, Dicey!
I used the wrong button. She didn't really do anything wrong. Aside of looking suspicious. You judging somebody by how they look. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that this game's teaching?
Go on, Dicey!
I see. It's not a very difficult puzzle. It's just banking on you missing the other half of it. Which doesn't make for good level design. If your whole plan is that they miss something, and so it's difficult for them to complete it, it's not great. But I see this isn't the right way to be going.
You know, you should go see the Upside Downtown for yourself. Just
Maybe I will.
Oi, kid! You want crispy twigs? Kids love crispy twigs. To answer your question, yes, business is slow.
Sock 2 packs, one for each of you. It's the perfect pair. The perfect pair. Cellar Street Socks. Get your socks here. Cellar Street Socks. Get your socks here.
Hey, kid! I'm selling crispy twigs here.
What's this do?
Crispy twigs to try.
Awesome.
Get your pre-chewed food here. Food's not nice unless it's been chewed twice.
Okay.
Estoy tapado. Hay que confiante. Il de boye. Estoy tapado.
It's a pot, not pets.
Oh.
Maybe I can actually talk to you.
I need inspiration. I'd trade my Gubblegregor for a flash of genius. I'm through Pipkin, by the way. I am an artist, but not with paints or music. My art is the art of trading, and I want to push the art forward. Trading Gubblegreggers is so routine. I want to trade something that hasn't been traded before. Say, you wouldn't be willing to trade for that costume your friend is wearing, are you?
The two are about the equivalent amount of work.
No.
I figured. Probably wouldn't fit too many folks anyway. Plus, people have traded costumes before. If you ever have anything to trade, you'll come see me, right? Especially something unusual. Excellent. Keep your eyes peeled.
Okay.
Not the one. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you? A word? Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. What's the word? Oh, I've heard that before. It's a common phrase, and common things don't have value, I'm afraid. No, I can't do anything with that. No trade, kid.
Okay. So we keep talking to him, what happens?
No, you wouldn't happen to have a word? Now that's interesting.
Okay, so it's just the same thing over and over again. So if we find something, we'll trade.
Help! I'm being attacked by robots!
Save little Joe. We could.
I got a 50% off sale. That's twice as cheap as normal.
Shrunk! Get your fresh shrunk!
Oh,
Straight
cool
out of
dice
the tube.
costume,
That's
kid.
it in the
Careful you
tube.
don't get arrested in it. Get your food here. I've only hit dice.
The heart of Two Town was even greater and bigger and scarier than in the most outlandish stories she'd heard the Junkers tell in one croft.
You could have just said, and the stories her mother told.
I love the Upside Down Town.
'Cause that's what she would be
It's
thinking
a whole
of.
second Two Town.
And I can't stand them. I hate that stupid thing. It's a huge mistake. I have always been consistent in this. It sucks.
By which I mean, it rules. Yeah, that's kind of my whole thing. But one thing will always remain consistent. My love for the Upside Down Town. It's beautiful and great and...
I hate it. Worst idea we ever had.
brilliant in both conception and execution.
Disaster in waiting that will
Make everyone happy.
to die one day so that they can escape this horrible monster city.
And then go to heaven, which will be exactly like the new Upside Down Town. You know, my doctor said the same thing. That getting so overwhelmed with the upside downs of this world all the time wasn't good for me. I called him an insensitive low roller and left, but maybe this time I should listen.
Maybe, but I doubt it.
Okay, have a nice
And depressing.
day.
That's a spiffy dice costume, kid. My grandmother told me about him.
Okay,
I'm being attacked by robots!
let's go help them.
Get him, Dicey!
Okay. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? We can either So just straight up attacking them is not gonna work. I was hoping it would, but there's no like sword and shield in this game, which is kind of disappointing because I like sword and shield type of combat, but I also like this kind of dicey chance combat. But I wish you got to keep your cards after you used one instead of it resetting your hand, and I wish it would rely less on you dodging things and running around, but it's fine, I guess. I can use this without worry. I can use this and send this over to them. Go down and you're down. And of course there's more robots. Throw it regardless. I get this so I have the sword. This so I can... that, I can heal. I need to decide what I'm gonna kill first. It's gonna be this. Okay. I think we're good to go. I think depending on how many lights he lights up is how many you have. Yeah, we'll just... Boop.
You saved my bacon there, kid. Look, let me repay you with a deal. I'm looking to trade a weird-looking four-sided skull for a Gubblegregger. That'll be just the thing I need to Gubblegreg my way out of future robot trouble. What do you say, kid? You don't know what a Gubblegregger is? Ah, forget it then, kid. But, you know, do come back if by any chance you happen to find one. You don't know what a Gubblegregger is? Ah,
Well,
forget
maybe
it
if you
then,
would tell
kid.
me, I'd know what it
But do
is.
come back if by any chance you happen to find one.
Ugh, ladders in this game. I think my dice is stuck.
Hi! Hello! Indubitably, we're twins. We finish each other's sentences. We double each other's happiness. We share each other's husbands. We multiply each other's... Wait, what? What? You said we share each other's husbands. Yep, I don't. You've been kissing my husband? Oh my god! Two-timer! It's double the fun! Please excuse us. We need to talk about this. Sorry.
Okay then.
Even decided she'd already inserted herself into the lives of the twins quite enough.
Mm-hmm. The narrator decided for her that she had already inserted herself to the twin Gina. And that would have been a great use of the narrator. It's just every other time they use the narrator that's annoying.
Dicey, come on!
Okay, so there's a quick way down the ladder.
Come on, Dicey, let's go!
You just have to run the hold the run button. There we go. Now that Ice can do the thing. Which wasn't really useful, but not useful.
That is such a creative dice costume. No way, Ronaldo. Are you seeing this? What's a dice?
He's got two personalities too.
Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here's one for free. Syzygy.
Here we go. We got a word. See if that works.
Shroud, get your fresh shroud straight out of the tube. That's dinner for two.
Not you. Wouldn't happen to a word? Now that's interesting.
Okay, well, let me have the word. Got it.
I got words for sale here. Choice words. Pluviophile. It means lover of rain. That's just a free sample.
Yeah, I'm sure she says that each and every time.
Who wants to buy a word? I got cliniomania looking for a good home here. It means wanting to stay in bed.
Whatever. Yeah, there's a bunch of people around. Got it. Coinage.
Hello! Can I interest you in a potion? Wait a minute. I don't know you. I only sell potions to my regular customers. I don't give out my art willy-nilly. You're not from around here, are you? You must feel lost.
It would be logical to give her a summary of the town that she finds herself in.
I was getting to that.
Oh, he has a head on the back of his head.
It would be logical of me to
And
give
your
you a
brain's-
summary of the
or
town you
his
find
brain is
yourself
split
in.
too.
As you may have noticed, we're big into duality here.
Even though it has its not unsubstantial downsides.
By the card makers, I'm speaking, Jorid!
Split personality, though ours is more unfortunate than most. Jared and I don't agree on very much these days.
Yes, though, more by necessity than choice. Don't tell him, but my business partner lacks the imagination necessary to.
Imagination? You're a mad scientist! You lack the business acumen, or even the base financial literacy to.
Don't start with me, Jorid. As you can see, Jorid and I are in conflict a lot. We want different things in business, in life, in love.
In that some of us don't want love because it's an illogical distraction.
And some of us want to get
Mad kissy! Also, we are at loggerheads over the direction of our business. But not for long. I am working on a potion to decide this once and for all. Yes, a potion to decide who is in charge. Whoever drinks it will be the leader once and for all, regardless of what the dice say.
Which will be me.
You misspoke, as anyone could clearly see that I am intended to be the one in charge. If you simply reason it out, you'll see that, you know what? I have had it with your condescending and your precious logic. An emotional and frankly embarrassing response, dare I say, cringe-worthy? You two enjoy talking. I'm out of here. La 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 la, can't hear you. La 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 la, can't hear you. Ah, we have a few moments of privacy. There is one thing. That potion I mentioned. I need ingredients to finish it.
Okay.
And I'm afraid time is of some matter because my partner is working on a similar potion. One that will lock me out for good. It's logical, therefore, that I finish my potion first. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I would appreciate it. I can barely hear you with these fingers in my ears, but that sounded like a yes? Excellent. I require 3 bloobs. Unremarkable organisms distinguished by their loud screams. Listen for their sounds, and you'll find them. And don't worry about harvesting them for my experiments. My research indicates that it is actually quite ethical and logical for me to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I assure you it makes no difference to them. They loathe their existence all the same. All I require is that you find 3 bloobs for me, and I'll have all that I need. Oh, and there's a mighty reward in it for you. In conclusion, what I've said is highly intriguing, and if I were you, I'd go find those bloobs. Promptly. Farewell, kind stranger. He's gone, yeah? Perfect! Listen, before you go, that potion that we're working on, I need ingredients first to finish it. Because as soon as he gets control again, my partner is going to invent a potion to lock me out for good! There's no stopping him. It's logical. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I'd be much obliged. Perfect! Oh, perfect! Okay, I'll need 3 bloobs, same as him, but you need to give them to me. Oh, and there's a reward in it for you. I know, it's so intriguing. If I were you, I'd go find those ingredients to discover what it is.
Okay. I don't know if this is a side quest or not.
Quiet down! I'm old and I'm tired, and I demand you respect that.
Okay. There's the way up. Yeah, there's one. Perhaps the most useless creature in random, or so the powers that be would have us believe. Okay. Let's talk to this
Thank
dude.
you, little one.
I'm guessing if you talk to him, he's like, get rid of it.
Behold, the door to Three Town. Alas, the door was sealed shut, and only a roll of a 3 would open it. But Evan's friend was 1 dot short. He could only roll a 1 and a 2, and Even would have to find a way to upgrade him.
Oh, that's weird.
Strange. What's up with these little guys? Well, I wonder if they could fix you.
I wonder. Okay.
Roll your dice and defeat all enemies. It's that simple.
Uh-huh. Special type of encounter, or when you must complete an objective. We'll give simple blind destiny. Destiny plays piece. Take an amount of steps. Oh, so it's time it freezes. Piece lands on this tile. A slow time, but will spawn there. Any adversaries or projectiles caught inside will slow down. That playing piece there. Treasure bird comes flying over here. Shoot it, make it drop treasure coins. Gonna land on nothing, or is that the freeze bubble? It's probably the freeze bubble. Okay, let's go with sword. This and the bow.
Seemed as though Dicey was affecting that giant board game.
A slow time bubble has appeared.
I don't think anyone's gonna find this combat too difficult, to be honest. What I'm afraid of is that it's gonna end up being more enemies are just gonna spawn endlessly until I actually end up doing the proper thing. Might also be whatever you land on. Yeah, I think whatever you land on is what you roll. Or whatever you roll is what you do. Okay, so none of that matters. We're just gonna put this here.
The game is almost over, but who will win?
Dice again. Once again, we have the bow. And if I'm too close, I can't hit the burger. So we just need another 2 or something like that. We got a 1. I know this bird will die if I hit it, so we'll do that. Then we just gotta get one more roll. What we get in the roll doesn't matter. There we go. I love those, oh, or you can press Y. Yeah, all the enemies are done. Board game piece is present. It moves one additional tile.
A dice! Child! Yes, you! You, child! I believe we can be useful to each other.
Mm-hmm.
No, nor I you. But the threads of fate weave strange fabrics indeed. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you. Right, a good act, child. You'll need your wits to survive what's coming, I'd wager. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice.
Yep.
Which, of course, you don't. Which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their identification and true nature.
Not really.
I've heard tell of a dice circulating Cellar Street. Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it for what it is. And if these rumors were true, well, I dare say you could be the one to find it.
Yeah.
The folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up to it. Hypothetically, of course. And if you did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested. And I'd make it worth your while. Worth your while indeed. Oh, go goodness. You can't, child. But you can trade with me. That's all I'm asking. I've told you all I can. Except... Except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start.
Yeah, I know.
Make yourself useful.
It wouldn't let me talk to the person who's selling him.
Trade and trade until, before you know it, you've got your hands on one of those dangerous, awful, deadly dice. And then you give it to me, and I will take care of it.
Uh-huh. Dealt. There's still a dude I need to talk to. There he is. I still found everything I need.
And lo, did the number 2.
Oh, there we go. Something that I was hoping they would do. Let's see. Damage. I prefer attacking than defending or running around or any of that. So let's see what these do. Okay. Hmm. I think this is the most useful out of these. Then I can't avoid anything else.
Hey, Matty Dex here, card enthusiast and living store at your service.
Do we ever shut up? And low did the number.
Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet? I need all of them.
Yeah.
He means I need all of them.
Yeah, I want to give it to the grumpy one on the back anyway.
Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet?
Okay, it automatically takes me to the front one. Kinda dumb. Okay, whatever. Let's go see if we can talk to the seller now. Yeah, we can talk to the seller
I
or talk
got
to that
so
person,
many
which is
words,
dumb
kid.
because
Got a
most people
sale
have
on
already figured it out.
bucolic right now if you. My rarest word. That's a tall order. What do you have to offer in trade? I'm listening. I like the amount of Y's in that word, but 3 or more planets. That's a hard sell here in Two Town. I think that's a pass from me. What do you have to offer in trade? Your last one didn't do anything for me, but I'm listening. How does a small girl like you know an adult word like that? Adlubescence. Oh, learning it is a pleasure. The breath
already
of
knew
the
it, though. We found it
essence
from her.
sound, the mouth feel of adlube. Oh, the rarity of it. Oh, this is a word I can definitely sell. Tell you what, I'll give you a great word in exchange too. Oblectament. Close. Oblectament. It means a source of delight. For example, learning
we
that
heard of it.
adolescence is an oblectament. Thank you again, kid. It's been a pleasure doing business. Bye. Beautiful. Use it well, kid. Hey, here's a free sample. Halcyon. It means
Uh-huh.
happy and careless. First one's free, kid.
Did you hear that? Maybe it's up here. Yep, because we couldn't get the bloobs until we had the quest. I think they need to fix that, because, like, picking up random stuff that may be useful in a quest is, like, stuff people love to do. So there's no real point in hiding.
Roll! Get your fresh roll! Straight out of the tube! That's dinner for two!
You wouldn't happen to have a word? Now that's interesting. I've never. Oh, that is a beautiful word. Oblectament. I would like some oblectament, please. Yes, it is a good word, and that means it has value. Anything with value I can trade. Oh, this is going to be great! Let me compensate you for that word by giving you a Gubblegregor in exchange. They're very futuristic. Perfect. We have a deal. Enjoy it, and be sure not to Gubblegreg too much on your first go. Great, kid.
Yeah, it's gonna tell me what it is. Nope.
I already traded with you. Thanks again, by the way. Enjoy the Gubble... And I still think that's hilarious.
Okay. Anything with this baby. Okay, also trade on sheet. So he's not gonna tell me what it does. And the description's not gonna tell me what it does. Which is fine.
Get your fresh roll straight out
Just means it's an item that doesn't matter. Kinda wish it would tell us what it does. Even if it was something stupid, actually preferably would be something stupid, because then we would think, why would he want this? Or what is he gonna use this for?
Please, trade the Gubblegregor to me. I'm sure this skull I'm offering is invaluable. It must be. It's darned old. Thank you. Here, have this, fossilized skull, I think. Strangely four-sided. It must have come from some sort of ancient extinct animal. Big Red dug it up a while back before, forget it, it's not important. But this has got to be the rarest thing in all of Two Town.
Okay.
Thanks, kid.
Old, long, dead dice destroyed in the purge of the No Dice War. This people want to see this. The four-sided dice, nice. Yep, now we're all the way back.
Get your fresh
When we could have done this earlier. And we wanted to do it. Okay.
Kid, I got what all
Celeste,
Did I go the wrong way?
The
I don't know.
crispiest in town.
Keep going. This is the way back, yep. If I go directly this way, I should find my way back.
Super juice is the only juice with Shrug, get your fresh roll straight out of the tube. That's dinner for
Scan.
two.
Sally.
It's a hard business to be in, selling words, but lucky for me.
Yep.
You have the ingredients! Brilliant! That's all I need. Please, pass them over. Remember, you did say you'd give them to me. What? I don't understand. I knew it! I knew it was logical that you would choose me to be the dominant personality. That is what you want, isn't it? Good! Well, all that remains is to mix the ingredients, drink the resolution solution,
Got that moral life choices.
I feel different. Better? Different. Definitely different. Don't feel bad. This was the logical course of action. Now, it's only fair that I give you this. The promised reward. It's my partner's personality, distilled down to its pure essence. I hope you treat him well. I never could. He deserves more. He deserves better than I could give him. He deserves... Listen to me. As if being sentimental is logical. Thank you for your help.
Okay. Wonder what happens if you give the other guy the bush.
Thank you again for your assistance.
It was eminently logical, which is, of course, the highest compliment possible to give. Please come back to visit me in the future. It turns out that one can get quite lonesome here without him. And it further turns out that the most logical among us can be surprised by that.
Yep. Summon a healing bell that heals the dice ruler when she is nearby. Will last 60 seconds. Now on your deck stay. Add exactly 15 cards. You can modify your deck. Yeah. What's this?
Even knew that the door wouldn't open until Dicey had a third pip. Which was good, because it saved me from having to repeat myself.
And lo, did the number 2 come to random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen for twice as long. And lo, did the Queen bless us with not 1, but 2 towns, and 2 moons rather than simply the boring one. And lo, did my other side have...
Impossible! Let me see that. By the card makers themselves, this is a dice.
Yep.
Or rather, it was a dice. Yes, you'll get it, child. A formidable card, fit for a dice wielder. That sounds good, yes. That's piqued your interest, yes.
Yeah.
But before I give you this card, I want to say thank you, child. It's been so long since I've seen a dice, even one that's dead like this. That alarms you, doesn't it? Yes, dice can die. We found that out in the No Dice War. It was a catastrophe.
Okay.
The Queen, child, decided that she should be the only one to wield a dice. And so she waged war on them, and on those who'd wield them. And she did not show mercy in victory. When she finds out there's still a dice, and still a wielder, well, she will be apoplectic. And she is not to be toyed with. What happened here, she'll do to you and your friend here. It's not a threat, little one. It's an observation, gleaned from hard-earned experience.
Yep.
Hypothetically speaking, that is. But don't
Because it's
worry,
not a dice.
your
Wink, wink.
secret is safe with me. As for this poor dice, I'm going to return it to where it belongs, to the sacred valley of the dice. I suspected as much. There are some of us who remember the old ways, child. We must stay hidden, and we must stay silent.
Mm-hmm.
But we exist. The valley is hidden far below random, and far from the Queen's prying eyes. It's a crypt, a land of the dead, forbidden to all but a few will remember. I'd wager you don't fully know what you travel with.
Of course not.
I'm glad to hear it. I hope you are. Goodbye, child. Take care and random rules. Good luck, Dice Wheel. And you too, little Dice.
Okay, in we go.
All this tunus reminds me of Odd. I promise you, sister, I am coming for you.
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Town's name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
We already know this.
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one?
Let him go!
No,
That's
he can
right.
come
You
over,
better
but
smarten up and look where you're going, alright?
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big, clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
Alright, apology accepted. Look, I'm trying to find my sister, and I've got to get through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen your sister, though. Thing is, I don't see too much of anything these days, and not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for Two Town, she said. Nanny Fortuna's the right hand of the queen, and has been for years. She's as mean as she is old. And let's just say she doesn't take kindly to people borrowing her super pricey mechanical spider wagon. Anyway, once she gave my eyes to the mayor, they disappeared. I haven't heard any news about them since.
shouldn't you have taken your one big eye so you had 2 eyes left for Tuta?
So, it seems like we both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing any good there anyway. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But enough about that. What's up with this? Dice! I haven't seen a real one in years. I see you're missing a couple of pips, little one, if you're gonna go anywhere. You are new, aren't you? Door to Three Town's forever locked. Keeps the district separate by order of the Queen. You'd need to roll a 3 to open it, and since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to 3.
Couldn't we just fucking
I could
make a
fix
fake dice and roll it?
But I can't. Not unless I get my missing eyes back.
Of course.
Oh, if only a brave dice wielder would find it in her heart of glory to begin a quest to find and return my eyes. Absolutely. I'm certain the nanny passed my eyes on to the mayor. Of course, if she'd given them to the right mayor, getting them back would be easy, but she gave them to that upside-down one. Ugh, what a nightmare. Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no! We'd all be in Six Town, living the high life, relaxing by whatever it is that Six Towners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. Sadly, it's not that easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor. So, yeah, find my eyes, and I can definitely help you. So, you'll help out old Seymour? Thank you. Be careful with that two-faced mayor. Okay, if you need me, I'll be over at the town square, near the door to Freedom.
Even decided that she felt a kinship with this sad, large monster. He'd been hurt by the same people who took her sister. She had the sense she was the only one who could help him. And she had the sense Seymour could end up helping her too.
Yeah. Seymour can see more. Yeah. Wait, this way? That way? I don't know. I think it's this way. Yep. Oh, that's a tall dude.
Low down there. That I am. Well, one of them at least. And you, young lady, are... well met, Even.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Two Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's eyes. Or at least, Even had arrived at his lower extremities.
What brings you to my office today, Even? You're trying to blind your mister with your swollen thighs?
Yes. That is, no, I need somebody who to blind me with their swollen thighs.
Mine a twister for some colon guys? Grind your... why don't you take the elevator and step into my office, Even? It'll be easier to talk.
Okay.
It's so beautiful, the upside down town.
That's not an elevator, that's just a pathway.
Yes, yes, hello. Step into my office, such as it is. Don't mind the thing sticking out of my hat. He's... how best to explain this? I had a lot on my mind about this upside downtown project. It was starting to get out of hand, and then one day he was just there.
Huh.
I've always been here.
Right. We'd better keep our voices down, Even, if we are to keep this conversation away from his ears. I'm sure you noticed the changes here, Even. Our personalities becoming personified now. Yes, that's what Royam is. He's getting more powerful every day, and I don't know how to fix him, or everything else. I don't know how to fix this town, Even, and I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, I suppose you just have a face one can trust. In any case, what brings you to the mayor today? What's that, little girl? You want to know how our first-past-the-post democratic system works? Why, I'd be happy to explain it in tremendous detail beginning now. Okay, I think that warded him off. That thing growing out of my hat has a name. Royam.
Mayor. Backwards.
What? Oh, I never thought of that. Anyway, Royam is my opposite side. He's much more self-assured than I am, which normally would be great, but the things he's doing, I don't know if I can support them. Because he serves the Nanny Fortuna. We both do. Whatever she wants, he's ready to do, and therefore he deserves to be listened to. He's my opposite, but at the end of the day, that's the grand thing about Two Town, isn't it? Everyone's got their other half. It's just like breathing to us. Mostly like breathing. I'm afraid not even. Despite my title, I'm in no position to help you. But...
They're gonna send us on a quest.
Well, if you dared, you could try talking to Royan directly. I shouldn't even be mentioning his name. But, well, you need my help, and this is all I can do. I suspect he knows more than he lets on. I'm lowering an elevator for you even. It's your choice. And good luck.
Okay. Okay, step into the elevator.
Greetings, my name is Royan, and I'm in charge. You know I'm the boss because I'm so... I was about to say that. That's my rhyme.
Yeah.
You're very rude to point out my struggle. As mayor, I've got lots of priorities to, Stop interrupting me. I almost had it. Ah! Him, the mayor? Don't make me laugh. He's less than the smallest member of my... Yes, I was about to say that. You have met but an idiotic fool. I'm surprised he's not covered in his own...
Dude.
Look, you've broken my flow and made me stop rhyming. I'm busy with the construction of my masterpiece, my legacy, my gift to random of that wondrous second moon, and you're interrupting
So it
me.
was supposed to be a second moon. Doesn't look anything
What
like a moon.
do you want? Why should I deal with you? I am the designer, builder, overseer of the new town. The better one. Much better than the one that idiot mayor oversees. You want your friend's eyes back, don't you?
Yep.
Good. Very good. There's something you need to know. Here's how this is going to go. There, you see? My rhymes are getting better. I'm struggling with my poem about the moon, and I'd like to have it done real quickly. You know what? That gives me a thought. I'll give you the ice, but you'll have to do... Ah, yes, that's it precisely. Just teach me how to rhyme. In a nice manner. Here's my offer, take it or leave. Bring me a perfect poem about the moon and I'll grant you Seymour's eyes. Ah, you are good. Yes, that's the deal we have struck. Go find rhymes and I wish you... I'll think of it eventually. Get to it before I change my mind. It's only temporarily that our interests are parallel to each other. My origins are as amazing as they are obscure. All you need to know is that I am a successful... Stop interrupting my poetry!
And the subtitles say stop correcting my poetry.
Farewell, young stranger, and let me give you some advice well earned. Stay out of my way, and you won't get cooked. I was about to say that.
Okay.
It was a mad quest for an insane, upside-down mayor. But it was all Even had to go on. There were some particular propaganda posters hanging on the walls. Perhaps those could be of inspiration.
Okay. Well, we'll continue this next time. We finished going through Two Town. Now we'll go through the reflection of Two Town and see what's up with Three Town. Get some pips for our dice. I will see you in the next one. Bye.